Hey you guys, how you doing? This is Thomas Kelly, and today I'm going to show you how to complete a California State application. So first you're going to want to go to csumentor.edu, and if you haven't created an account already, you're going to want to click on Create an Account. And you're going to fill out all this simple information such as giving your name, your date of birth, email address. You're going to want to create a username and a password, and you might want to write that on a separate sheet of paper because you're going to want to constantly sign in and out. And yada yada yada. And then once you've completed that step, you're going to want to log in. See, I already logged in as well. And then your first step, once you're logged into the CSU Mentor, you're going to want to go to this little apply. And then for most of the general population, your undergraduate admission application, so you're going to want to click on there. It's a apply online, it's a high school entering, or first time freshman, or transferring from a junior college, which is my situation. Click on that. And then here it shows up the undergraduate online application process, and generally for my situation, you're going to want to click on this box. You're going to apply for a fall 2016 or something of that sort, so you're going to click on there, and it gives you options of all the Cal State universities. All of these, you can select any one, and once you fill one of these out and you save the progress, it downloads to your CSU Mentor account, and to any school you apply to, it'll all your recent data will upload whenever you popload. So for me, I've already started my San Diego State application, so let's go ahead and resume that. Okay, so the first step, there's 13 steps to this application, and the first one is the enrollment information. And so the first question it's going to ask you is, what semester are you applying for? So fortunately, San Diego State only accepts fall transfers, so I'm going to do fall 2016. And then it's going to ask you what are you going to be taking, physical classes or online, and intended major. So I'm going to try to do communications. It's going to ask you all these things and all these steps, and then you're going to make way to your name and address. It's going to ask you all these simple general stuff like what's your name, what's your address, your zip code, all that, and then your email address, and then save and continue. You're going to go through these 13 steps. And then on the third one, for your personal information, it's going to ask you your social security number. So you got to have that present when you're here. And it's going to also ask for your date of birth, your place of birth, your citizenship, whether you lived in the United States or not, or from whatever country you were a citizen in. And then wherever you are a permanent resident. So I was born in Orange County. I've lived in Orange County. It's going to ask you it's going to have all these options, and if you could fill them out. You don't need to fill them out exactly, but it could be beneficial to your application. I'm going to save and continue. Now, many of these steps, if you try to click on save and continue and you didn't fill out certain questions they ask, it's going to pop up something like, here, I'm going to skip to one that I didn't fill out yet. So sorry about that. Save and continue. Boom, and here he goes. And it gives you this red, so it tells you the questions to fill out before submitting and saving and continuing. Back to California residency information. See, and it won't let you go to any other step of the process because you didn't save and continue. Alright, so back to California State residency information. Your demographic information, which is to confirm the guidelines of the federal government. So your first question is it's asking you about your ethnicity. Tried to get all this general information.